Welcome back to the Monster Hunter's Toolbox, where we dive deep into the myths, mysteries, and unexplained phenomena that keep us up at night. Today's episode will take us deep into the heart of Florida's swampy Everglades, where there's a creature lurking in the shadows, rarely seen but often smelled: the Florida Skunk Ape. Known as the Sasquatch of the Southeast, this mysterious ape-like creature has captivated the imagination of both locals and visitors for decades. But who or what is the skunk ape? Is it just another cryptid, a creature of legend, or could there be something more to these sightings? Grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the strange and fascinating world of the Florida skunk ape.
Origins and descriptions.
The first known reports of the Florida skunk ape date all the way back to 1818, but like many cryptids, its true origin is difficult to pin down. Early settlers of Florida documented sightings of large ape-like creatures roaming the swamps, and while they didn't necessarily give the creature the name skunk ape, their descriptions laid the groundwork for what would become a local legend. Witnesses from the 19th century described a creature that seemed to resemble a large monkey or a humanoid figure. It would raid food stores, investigate fishing camps, and sometimes even lurk in the shadows, making its presence known by an overpowering musky odor. This smell, often described as a mix of rotting meat, wet dog, and ammonia, is where the creature gets its name.
The physical description of the skunk ape.
Let's talk about what the Florida skunk ape looks like, according to those who have encountered it. This creature is described as being between 5 to 8 feet tall, covered in dark, matted fur. Unlike its northern cousin Bigfoot, the skunk ape is often described as having a somewhat more ape-like appearance, with a face that looks like a mix of human and primate. Its eyes are reported to be deep-set and glowing, adding to the terrifying mystery of its presence in the dense, swampy areas of Florida. The creature's hands and feet are said to resemble those of a gorilla, with long fingers and powerful-looking toes. But there's one distinguishing feature that sets the skunk ape apart from other similar cryptids: the smell. The foul odor it emits is so overpowering that it can allegedly be detected from hundreds of yards away. It's so pungent that witnesses often report feeling nauseous or disoriented when they encounter it.
The Everglades and beyond.
The Florida skunk ape is said to call Florida's Everglades its home, a region known for its vast wetlands, murky waters, and dense forests. The Everglades provide the perfect environment for this elusive creature, with its thick foliage and difficult-to-navigate terrain, making it nearly impossible to track. But it's not just the Everglades where sightings have occurred. The skunk ape is often spotted in other parts of Florida too, especially in rural areas or national forests. The Big Cypress National Preserve, the Ocala National Forest, and even areas near the Gulf Coast have all been locations where people have claimed to see the creature or hear its screams echoing through the night.
Famous skunk ape sightings.
Over the years, the Florida skunk ape has been the subject of numerous sightings, each adding to the legend of the creature. Some of these accounts are more famous than others. Let's dive into a few of the most significant skunk ape sightings and how they shape the way we think about this elusive cryptid. The 1960s and 70s surge. During this period, reports of strange ape-like creatures in Florida surged. Witnesses from all walks of life, hunters, law enforcement officers, and even the occasional fisherman, reported encounters with a large, hairy humanoid figure. These reports often describe the creature as having glowing red eyes and emitting a foul stench. Perhaps the most well-known of these sightings came from a couple in the 1970s who claimed to have seen a large creature running through the forest near their home. The 2000 Myakka photographs. In 2000, a fire chief by the name of Vince Dauer captured a series of photographs that he claimed showed the skunk ape in the Myakka River State Park. The pictures show a large, dark, furry figure standing upright in the woods, partially obscured by trees and underbrush. Dorr was convinced he had captured evidence of the creature's existence, but many skeptics believe the images could have been a trick of perspective or a misidentified animal. Ongoing research by Dave Sheely. If there's one person synonymous with skunk ape research, it's Dave Sheely. The founder of the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters, Sheely has dedicated his life to investigating reports of the creature. He offers guided tours through the Everglades, sharing his extensive knowledge and evidence gathered over the years. Sheely claims to have collected footprints, hair samples, and audio recordings, though none of these have conclusively proved the skunk ape's existence.
Skepticism and scientific debate.
As with many cryptids, the Florida skunk ape is shrouded in skepticism. Many researchers and scientists dismiss the creature as nothing more than folklore or a series of misidentifications. One common explanation for skunk ape sightings is that people are simply mistaking black bears for something more extraordinary. Black bears are native to Florida and are known to walk on their hind legs at times, especially when they're trying to reach food or navigate obstacles. The smell, too, can be explained by the presence of bears or other animals in the area. Florida's swamps are home to many critters that could emit unpleasant odors. Despite years of investigations, no physical evidence of the skunk ape has ever been found. No bones, no verified hair samples, and no clear photographic evidence. Cryptozoologists argue that this lack of evidence could be due to the creature's elusiveness, but skeptics point out that other large animals, like the jaguar or panther, leave behind trace evidence when they move through the area. Many scientists believe that the skunk ape phenomenon is rooted in hoaxes, misidentifications, and folklore. There have been multiple cases where people have come forward admitting to fabricating their skunk ape stories, whether for attention or as part of a prank.
Cultural impact and popularity.
Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, the Florida skunk ape has become a central figure in the state's folklore and tourism. Its legend has shaped the local culture and even contributed to Florida's reputation as a place of mysterious creatures and strange occurrences. Located in the town of Ochapee, the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters is a small museum and tourist attraction dedicated to all things skunk ape. Visitors can learn about the creature's history, view photographs and evidence collected by Dave Sheely and other researchers, and even purchase skunk ape merchandise. It's become a must-visit for anyone intrigued by cryptids. The skunk ape has also made its way into pop culture, inspiring books, TV shows, and even movies. While it doesn't have the same widespread recognition as Bigfoot, it's still a beloved part of Florida's local mythology.
The mystery lives on.
So, what's the truth behind the Florida skunk ape? Is it just a tall tale, a mix of folklore and misidentifications? Or could there be something more to these sightings? The mystery continues to fascinate both believers and skeptics alike. And until more concrete evidence is found, the skunk ape will remain one of Florida's most intriguing mysteries. Whether you're a cryptid enthusiast or a skeptic, one thing is certain: the Florida skunk ape is a creature that refuses to be ignored. It lives on in the stories of those who claim to have seen it, the photos that remain inconclusive, and the myths that continue to thrive in the swamps of Florida. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the mystery of the Florida skunk ape. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any skunk ape encounters you may have had. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your nose covered. You never know what might be lurking in the Everglades.